Like when you think back on making this album with him, what are you going to remember most about this part of your relationship?
That I get to show this piece of work to our kids one day.
Looks like our girl Selena Gomez is finally getting her happily ever after moment. In a heartwarming reveal, bestie Taylor Swift recently spilled the tea about just how smitten Selena is with her new beau, Benny Blanco. After years of watching Selena navigate some pretty rocky relationships in the public eye, it's absolutely adorable to hear Taylor gush about how she's never seen her friend quite this head over heels before. According to Taylor, Selena can barely go 5 minutes without mentioning something cute Benny did or said. And honestly, we're here for this wholesome content. She's literally obsessed, Taylor shared with that knowing smile we all recognize. And let's be real, after the roller coaster of relationships Selena's been through, we're looking at you, Justin. Seeing her this genuinely happy and totally obsessed with someone who seems to treat her right is giving us all the warm fuzzies. The best part? This isn't just another flash-in-the-pan romance. Taylor mentions that what makes this relationship different is how grounded and real it feels. Benny just gets her, she explains. And when your best friend of over a decade gives that kind of endorsement, you know it's the real deal. Finally, our girl has found someone who matches her energy and treats her with all the love and respect she deserves. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. Now, these two are obsessed with each other, and they are not shying away from it. I mean, can we just take a moment to talk about how Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are literally the cutest thing to happen to 2024? Like seriously, these two are out here making all other couples look basic, and we're absolutely living for it. If you've been anywhere near social media lately, and let's be honest, who hasn't? You've probably noticed that Benny's accounts have basically turned into a full-time Selena appreciation station, and we're not even mad about it. The man is so head over heels, he's practically doing backflips, and it's giving us all the feels. But wait, it gets even better. These lovebirds just dropped the most romantic bomb on us with their joint album, I Said I Love You First. I mean, even the title has us swooning. But here's where it gets super adorable, folks. Benny just shared this absolutely heart-melting post on Instagram that had us all reaching for the tissues. He wrote, "And prepare yourselves for this sweetness overload. I may not be able to remember when we first met over 15 years ago, but I do remember our first kiss and how it changed our lives forever. Like, hello? Can someone please check if romance is still breathing because Benny just killed it?" And if that wasn't enough to make your heart explode, he got even more vulnerable about their album release, saying how this time feels totally different because he's not flying solo anymore. He's got his best friend right there with him through all the nerve-wracking parts of being an artist. I mean, is anyone else ugly crying right now? Or is it just me? The way these two support each other is just chef's kiss perfect. After watching Selena go through some pretty public relationship roller coasters, we all remember those days, right? Seeing her find someone who's not afraid to shout his love from the digital rooftops is exactly the kind of energy we needed this year. Recently, they also talked about who actually said I love you first, and it was absolutely charming. Check this out. Benny Blanco reveals he was confused when Selena Gomez told him she loved him. When we first started dating, she had hand surgery and she was coming out of anesthesia and she goes, "I love you." And I said, "What?" And she goes, "I love you." I was like, go back to bed. Let's be real. When your man turns his social media into a shrine dedicated to your awesomeness and makes beautiful music with you, that's not just relationship goals, that's relationship gold. We're here for this power couple serving us romance realness, and honestly, we can't wait to see what other adorable moments these two have in store for us. Our girl jumped on social media with a heart-melting tribute that has us all in our feelings. Like, when Selena Gomez, the Selena Gomez, calls you the one thing I can't live without, you know it's serious business. And fans love that for her. One person wrote on X, "Say what you want about Benny Blanco, but he treats Selena Gomez the way she deserves to be treated. A true gentleman." And can we just take a second to appreciate how far our girl has come? After years of watching her go through those very public ups and downs, we all remember those headlines, right? Seeing her this head over heels happy just hits different. She's literally glowing, and we love this for her. These two are basically having the most adorable love fest all over social media. And honestly, we're here for every single second of it. It's like watching the sweetest rom-com play out in real time on our feeds. Between Benny's constant gushing and Selena's heartfelt declarations, they're single-handedly restoring our faith in love. Another fan wrote on X, The love between Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco is so genuine that you can sense it through the screen, but that's not all. Recently, there's been a viral clip that had the world obsessed with how these two are with each other. Our girl has been coupled up with Benny since 2023, and she's not shy about telling everyone that this relationship hits different. Like, when Selena calls it her safest and happiest relationship ever, that's huge, especially considering everything she's been through. But here's where it gets interesting. The Selenators weren't exactly rolling out the welcome wagon for Benny at first. And honestly, can we blame them for being protective? There was that whole drama about him supposedly throwing shade at Sel in the past. Yikes! And let's not even get started on some of his, shall we say, interesting lifestyle choices and quirky habits that had fans raising their eyebrows to the ceiling. But wait, looks like the tides are finally turning, and we have Jay Shetty's podcast to thank for it. When these two lovebirds appeared on Purpose this recently, something magical happened. Benny completely flipped the script when he opened up about how he handles disagreements with Selena. And let me tell you, it was giving mature relationship goals. Benny, during the interview, admitted Selena gets spicy sometimes, but after almost 2 years together, he's learned enough about her to be able to effectively diffuse an argument. When I see something happening, it's about guiding the missile, not adding a jetpack on top of it with machine gun artillery, he said. If I see her getting to a place where I'm like, man, in 5 minutes from now, this room could explode, I'm never gonna let it get to that 5 minutes from now. I'm gonna say, what are all the tools that I know that work for her that I've learned? Like, I'm not going to exacerbate a situation. Benny added, I'm gonna try to calm it down, because why do I want to be in that situation where we're both upset about something? That doesn't mean he doesn't stand his ground. I think you listen and you say like, okay, sometimes I'll say, let's not let it get there. Let's just talk about this. Noting that physical touch is also very big to him, Benny shared that sometimes a gentle hand helps in navigating tough conversations too. Just holding their hand while you're telling them, or giving them a hug while you're telling them and let them talk it out first, and then after they talk it out, be like, okay, well, here's what I think. And you can work through these things together in such an easy way, he shared. That podcast clip of Benny and Selena literally broke TikTok. Okay, not literally, but you know what I mean. We're talking over 4 million views, people. That's not just viral, that's viral. And the comments section? It's basically turned into a Benny Blanco appreciation society, with nearly 10,000 people jumping in to sing his praises. What a safe love, read one comment with over 30,000 likes. May this kind of love find every woman on earth, said another. Another person said, Benny's setting the bar pretty fucking high, while one pointed out, the fact that he called it spicy instead of angry, rage, etc. is so telling in how he cares about how words can make her feel. And her fans love that finally she is in a place in her life where everything is calm and peaceful for her. One person commented, Selena sounds so different, in a good way, in both her interviews and her music. You can hear it in her voice and even see it in her body language. She's long overdue for all the blessings she's received in this last few years, but especially in 2025. So what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you liked this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.